40% of your SaaS budget is swallowed by feature complexity. 30% goes to team costs. That means 70% of your total spend is concentrated in just two places, which also happens to be the easiest to optimize if you know how. We have helped founders cut 20 to 50% of their budget while launching faster by doing three things. Number one, launching with a lean MVP. Number two, using ready-made SaaS models instead of reinventing the wheel. We have been building SaaS software since 2012. And third, continuous delivery model to improve SaaS products based on real user feedback. Hey, I'm Swarnendu. I help SaaS companies build and scale products, AI systems, and automation without burning cash unnecessarily. If you are new to this channel, I would request you to subscribe to our channel and press that bell icon. I share deep dives like this on SaaS, AI, and product strategy every week. We also send a lot of free giveaways like ebooks, templates, and worksheets to our subscribers regularly. So let's walk through exactly where the money goes, how to control it, and how to keep savings compounding over time. Cutting cost isn't just about saving money. In SaaS, every dollar you do not spend on the wrong thing is a dollar you can put into growth. McKinsey's data shows that companies that optimizes product spend early can extend their runway by 12 to 18 months. That extra time means more customer feedback, more product market fit iterations, and a better shot at winning your category. This isn't about starving your product. It's about feeding the right parts of it at the right time. So what are the steps you need to follow? Step number one, identify and attack the biggest cost drivers. Every cost-cutting plan starts with visibility. Our breakdown from dozens of SaaS products shows feature complexity takes 40% of the spend. Team cost, 30% of the spend. Infrastructure is around 10 to 25%. And security or compliance takes around 5 to 15%. When we audited a client's AWS bill, we found a staging server running for 6 months without a single deployment. $2,500 gone, and nobody noticed. If you are not tracking these buckets from day one, you are already behind. That's why your first move is to map feature scope, team structure, and infra uses. Then target the highest impact changes first. Step number two, launch a lean MVP that solves one big problem. Feature complexity is your most expensive problem. So the fastest way to cut cost is to cut scope. Your MVP isn't a smaller version of your DEEM product. It's the smallest thing you can build that proves your value to paying customers. Slack didn't start as a chat tool for the world. It was an internal communication system for their game studio. The game failed, but the tool solved a problem so well they made it the business. For one of our clients, we reduced the MVP from 14 unplanned features to 5, focused on one core workflow. The build cost dropped by almost 40% and they launched 3 months earlier. So here is a rule to follow. If a feature doesn't directly help you acquire or retain users, it goes on the post-launch roadmap. Step number 3, use ready-made SaaS modules for non-core features. Many SaaS features are standard, and building them from scratch wastes time and money. Authentication, multi-tenancy, billing, reporting, these are stable, well-maintained modules for this. For example, in a recent multi-tenant SaaS, we integrated a Laravel tenancy package. It replaced 3 weeks of custom development work with a 3-day integration. Maintenance, most handled by the module's active community. This is where tech stack decisions matter. Our data shows that mixing open source for core code with no code for internal tools can cut build costs by up to 55% without losing any functionality. Step number 4, optimize your team structure for maximum impact. Team cost is the second biggest driver, and it is highly flexible. Cost comparison data is very clear. In-house MVP build is the highest cost, but you get full control. But if you go with nearshore or offshore partner, up to 60% cheaper. And then there are specialist freelancers, which will take around $30,000 for an MVP. We often recommend a hybrid approach to keep your product lead and architect in-house, and then outsource the execution-heavy development work to a vetted offshore team who are specialists in SaaS development. And then bring in the niche expert, UX, DevOps, AI, only when it's needed. For one US healthcare SaaS client, switching to this model cut $80,000 from their annual development spend while keeping delivery speed the same. Now, step number 5, implement quickly to compound savings. Here is what most founders miss. Savings grow over time if you act fast. And the data shows aggressive approach will have 50% cost savings within 12 months. A conservative approach will have 30% in the same period. So we follow a 4-stage implementation roadmap. First, validate and scope the MVP. Second, optimize team structure. Third, make tech stack changes, open source plus no code where it fits. And fourth, put a monitoring system in place for ongoing savings. The faster you move through this, the more months you are stacking cost instead of spending. Step number 6, keep improving with continuous delivery. Launching lean doesn't mean standing still. Continuous delivery is how you keep cost low while improving product market fit. We release in small, frequent batches and then use feedback to decide the next feature. Basecamp has done this for years. No big version 2.0 releases, just steady updates. One of our transport SaaS clients launched with core booking and payment features only. They added AI route optimization 6 months later because multiple customers specifically asked for it. That saved them $40,000 in early development work on a feature that might not have been used. Step number 7, control cloud and tool spend from day one. One of the easiest ways to lose your cost savings is to ignore your cloud bill. I have seen startups double their AWS or Azure spend in a quarter without shipping a single new feature, just from idle resources and oversized servers. That's why we start with simple but powerful rules. First, every resource gets tagged, so you know exactly what's for. Second, staging and test environments get auto shutdown schedules. And third, server sizes are reviewed monthly, not when we get around to it. For one analytics SaaS, this approach saved them $6,000 in the first quarter, just from shutting down unused instances and switching a few workloads to spot VMs. And this isn't just about servers. Your SaaS tools can be just as wasteful. Better Cloud's research shows that 30% of SaaS licenses in the average company are unused. That's thousands of dollars a year for logins no one remembers. By auditing tools quarterly and consolidating overlapping products, one of our clients freed up enough budget to fund an entirely new onboarding flow, which directly improved their activation rate. The takeaway: infrastructure and tools can quietly eat into your runway unless you make cost visibility a habit from day one. Step number 8, bake in security early. Security often gets treated like a "we'll deal with it later" item until later arrives as a compliance audit or a data breach. Both are expensive in ways that go far beyond development cost. I have seen SaaS teams spend $25,000 and lose 3 weeks of roadmap time adding GDPR compliance after a customer demanded it as a contract condition. All of that could have been avoided with a few early decisions. When we build an MVP, we integrate the basics from the start: encryption for sensitive data, single sign-on for enterprise clients, and at least a first pass at the compliance framework that matter in the market, like HIPAA, GDPR, SOC2, depending on the industry. We also lean on certified third-party modules when possible. Why? Because they have already been tested, audited, and patched. You are not just saving development cost, you are reducing risk. Think of early security as an insurance policy that also makes your product more attractive to larger security conscious customers. It's one of the rare investments that saves you money and makes you money at the same time. Step number 9, monitor, review, and adjust. Cost reduction is not set and forget. You can get everything right in month 1 and still be bleeding cash in month 6 if you are not watching the right numbers. We recommend setting up a cost monitoring dashboard that tracks 4 things. Number 1, license utilization. Second, cloud spend efficiency. Third, team productivity metrics. And fourth, cumulative savings over time. But the real magic is not in the dashboard. It's in the making review a recurring discipline. One client of ours runs a 1-hour spend review every month. It's not glamorous, no big slideshows, just a shared screen and a checklist. But in the last year, they have caused 3 cases of cloud over-provisioning, 2 overlapping SaaS tools, and a project that was running 40% over its planned development hours. That's the kind of early detection that keeps savings real and compounding over time. So here's the strategic takeaway. When you see that 70% of SaaS spend is in the features and team costs, the path to savings becomes clear. Start lean with your MVP. Use ready-made modules for the basics. Structure your team for flexibility and cost efficiency. Move quickly to lock in the savings and keep improving in small, validated steps. Everything else, cloud, tools, security, monitoring is about protecting the gains so they do not leak away quietly. The end goal isn't just a smaller bill. It's a healthier product, a longer runway, and the ability to respond faster to your market. Because in SaaS, speed and adaptability often matter more than the size of your budget. Guys, I share strategies like this every week, drawn from real projects and measurable results. Please subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss the next one. Thank you so much for watching.